Hello, everyone. When I was in 7th grade, exactly this week of Parshat Shelach, and I'll explain why I remember that, there was a new falafel store that was opened in Efrat, where I lived at that time. The store was called Falafel Tova Haaretz. That was the name. The land is good. And they for the opening, they had like a mivtza, like a special sale for everyone. In the first week, if you would come during the day and say the verse from our parsha, the verse that Yoshua and Caleb tells Bnei Israel, you would say that. ויאמרו אל כל עדת בני ישראל לאמור, הארץ אשר עברנו בה לתור אותה טובה הארץ מאוד מאוד. The story again is טובה הארץ. The land is very, very good. You would get half pita with falafel for free. That was the thing in that week, and I remember that very good because only kids in my school, only kids from 7th grade and above could go in lunchtime to the store to do that. A younger couldn't do that. So I remember that very, very good. And it made everyone to remember that verse very, very good. Seriously, I really remember like maybe 40, 50 kids, 7 and 8 graders, standing with chumashim outside of the store. Vayomru el kol, because you need to do it by heart. You cannot read it from the siddur. And from the chumash, and you would say that, you would get a half manaf ta'afel. And I remember that very good. And I'm telling you that because that verse is basically Yoshua and Caleb trying to advocate for Eretz Israel right after all the other 10 meraglim saying not very good stuff about Eretz Israel. Tonight it happened to be also 7 years since my father-in-law, Shani's father, passed away. Zichrono livracha. This is his Yarzeit today. And I didn't know him so many years, but he was a big, big advocate for Eretz Israel. As a lawyer, he worked as a lawyer for many years. He was, during the Shiva, we only realized we got so many stories of so many cases of moatzot mekomiyot, moatzot ezoriyot, like councils, not like cities, but a lot of settlements that together, you get it? He was their lawyer. What? Consultations? Okay, I'll take that. He was their lawyer and he represented them and he solved them so many problems about lands and territories and he knew it very well. He tried to do it very good also after that as a member of the Knesset. He was the head of Va'adat Chukah, Chok u'Mishpat, which I will not try to translate it to English now. I remember one interview, they interviewed him when he started to be a member of the Knesset. They asked him, what do you want to do in the Knesset? I mean, you work as a lawyer, he was very successful as a lawyer, probably earned very good. Why do you want to do something in the Knesset? And he said, I hope and I think through the Knesset I could help more Jews. So that's my opportunity to do that over there. And if there is something I really remember from him, he used to tell us, he would say, there's a lot of organizations who ask for money. There's a lot of, raising monies and everything. If someone knocking on your door or someone coming to you and tells you, I need the money for myself, for my family, or for just I need it. I'm not asking for someone else. Always give him something, because it takes a lot of everything to ask for yourself something. And I really remember him every time someone in Gush Etzion is really. It happened a lot that someone would knock on the door and ask for money, and he would say, if it's for you and for your family, he always would give them, and we try to do that also. So I hope his memory will be for blessed, and I hope you would get half manat falafel for that verse. Yes?
Is falafel tova haaretz still there?
No, unfortunately, that's the sad story. But I tried to do it like some years after that. I came, I said the verse, and they were like, it's very nice. Now, please. Yeah, it was like, I think 5 years maybe. Yeah, this is not a successful area to open a falafel store. That's the truth.
Where was it?
In the Dekel. You know it very good. We're going to say Rabbi Kaddish, page 57.